All right, be careful, baby. Wish you luck. Yo, 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 y'all. It's old Salty Squid coming at you with an episode of Vault Hunters 3. Oh, I think it's episode 20. Sorry for yesterday and then coming back Friday night. It's been hair pulling, y'all. Trying to pull videos and modify these farms and working 18 have been a little bit of a pain in the ass. Well, I don't say a little bit. I probably got 15 hours or 20 hours in these bastards and still don't have everything, all the kinks out of the system. It is what it is, but I mean, we'll take a look at them here in a minute once this hard drive gets done. It wasn't easy. Like I said, if you go to the YouTube video, all the farms are there. We'll go over some of the modifications I had to make them work at 18. We might have to jump into creative, fly around, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, to make them work, some of them were really hanky. The village trader was very hanky. The mud mod in this version doesn't act like regular mud, or it'd been a hell of a lot easier. And the fix I thought we was going to use, soul sand, didn't work properly, so we had to remodify the top end of the thing. I'll show you when we get over there. Like I said, we may have to jump into creative so we can look at it a little closer if y'all want to build these farms. My recommendation: just run vaults, get easy villagers. It will save you a lot of hair pulling and a lot of time, especially if you're not a little bit of redstone inclined. You are, not too much, too bad, but if you aren't, then you may have some issues. Subscribe to earn drops. I don't know what the hell that is about. She's about done, y'all. We got some. I'm about to go through it again. There's like ashen blocks, smooth ashen blocks. Probably need a couple more upgrades. I can't remember what else. There was like wheats that were in the system. I don't know how that many got in there, like 2,000 something fucking sweets. Hit the damn TV for the dog, because if not, she gonna. I gotta be out by 3:30, y'all, so keep me honest. Or no, he gets out at 4:15, so I gotta be out no later than 4 o'clock. Yesterday was my away from the computer, but I spent all day working on farms, y'all, to be honest with you. All right, we at least got it back down to yellow. I did unlock big backpacks, and I also unlocked when I wasn't working on farms. I did run a couple vaults, but nothing crazy. Got big backpacks unlocked, and we got chunk loaders. So, as I feared, down here at the bottom. Now we're gonna probably put the other farm, something in here, I don't know. Maybe a villager trading farm, something, but our slime farm doesn't work. I kind of figured that. So, once we got the craziness, which is fucking guardians back in here, it just doesn't work. Now, we gotta be careful because it will crash the server if you're not careful. Or if you kept it loaded. So we can't chunk load this. Basically what they're doing is they're going to neither. We'll take a look here. Squeeze in here. Now you do have to bump up, grab your XP. I have my magnet off. Let's turn mob sounds down. Whew. Alright, so what you want to do is wait till they come back up. This is the NX04 mob grinding farm modified. what we did, instead of the non-drain, we drained it. You know, soul sand it. Like I said, building tools will save your ass. We may still be a little high, y'all. I don't know. Or there may just be too many mobs right here. Now, you are going to get thorns from these bastards. But if you got decent Vol gear on, it shouldn't be bad. We may still be a little high, y'all. No, see, nutty. Now they go to the Nether. They pour through the Nether. They'll jump around there. Eventually work their way into the Nether portals. Now we gonna have to fix our Nether portal, or move it. More likely move it that way a lot. But as they go in, they process and they come back out here and they get stuck. So you have to bump up to grab your XP. But as you see, we're not gonna stand on a bunch. We got some puffer fish. We probably need to come around and build some more. You know, it's double hopper loaded here. So we get salmon, we get, y'all can see, salmon, cod, all the bullshit, puffer fish, which we all have in our system. So eventually, what I'll do, like I said, you get a little thorns damage. What I'll do is I'll just we'll probably run a hopper line and then to a sending unit and just send it once we can afford another sending unit. I'm piss poor broke, y'all. Way to make, like, I don't know. The other thing that helps with this, if you build it early game, is you want a sword that has, ours is 40, I think the highest you can get is 80. But something with sweeping edge, and actually sweeping edge helps a lot. Now we ain't gonna AFK a lot because we're, only thing we really wanted this shit for was XP. And now the problem is you can't turn the bitch off. That's why we kind of moved it over here, so that we don't get mobs over there and here too. Because the mob cat would have been eat up. Mobs are locked off there right in a minute. It can be turned off. You always want to try to build shit that can be turned off, y'all. Like I said, the bamboo farm we built, all right. I mean, it's not the greatest. It is good, but where we put it, I thought we was going to have to AFK there a lot more. Probably not going to happen. Now, if we're below them, they're not going to be as bad, but if we AFK there, the bamboo farm's going to, or not, sugarcane farm. The problem is I do have a chunk loader here. It's downstairs. Don't have a chunk loader over there. And I'm not real sure I want to chunk load it. All right, let's go to the mega bitch of bitchness. We need to move that up there. I'm gonna recommend just getting a box of every fucking thing. I try to leave, if y'all want to take a quick look, it's kind of what you're gonna need if you decide to build this farm. There may be a few things I left out. Basically, shit to make potions and a bunch. You basically gonna need a box of fucking everything, except for comparators and repeaters. I went over, yeah, comparators and repeaters, scaffolding, which we may use to get up there actually. Oh, I gotta remove these two. End up with 3. Had to make 3 additional fucking angel blocks, y'all. Now we'll go over this real quick. The modification I made, I had to move. It was a lot smaller, so we took the 2 pistons or 2 observers that were stacked right here, moved them out, put them in with a sticky piston, and then we used old school rail knowledge to put these bitches in 18. Now if you're doing this in 19, not a big deal, works great. So I don't know what, we didn't bring anything to trade with. We need to get some trades going. Let's jump back over there and get paper. Actually, let's grab that. Alright, so village trading hall. Let's grab some paper. I haven't set any of these trades, y'all, so probably go paper. I don't know. Really, to be honest with you, I don't know what. I've looked at the trades that they have. We're probably not gonna stick with them. I gotta move the two that are down there. I don't know how I'm gonna do that either. But the beauty of this trading hall, as you see, it's 19, right? Do I have? Oh, I didn't bring any apples with me. I don't think. Did I have any in the box? You're gonna need golden apples, y'all, and I don't think I've got any. So let's go back to the house, see if I got any in the storage. I had some, I don't know where the hell I done with them. Evidently I don't have them here. Let's just make a few. About to get some more gold. I used up a lot of stuff, y'all. But as y'all see, it's 19. You pop the block, he goes bye-bye. We'll follow him on his adventure, maybe. Gets whack-a-dude, comes back up here, shoots back up, comes back in. Did you get the apple? Yeah, okay. I got the sounds turned off. So you can, well, you don't want to do it while there's a zombie there. We want paper trades, y'all. And really, anything else we don't need, we can get it off the table. I don't have any, the bookcase and this bookcase and shit's probably pretty good, but really ideally you want, to be honest with you want the paper in the bookcase if you can get it like that. For this version, for Vault Hunters, that is. If you're doing this in normal mode, you want to split them up a little bit. Send that side, he gonna go down. Basically, it flips the tracks around up there. He's gonna go get, you heard the potion pop, he's gonna come back. We'll feed him apple. And you do both sides at once. There's a potion brewer downstairs. Let me do two more. There's a potion brewer downstairs. You just don't want to get too crazy. So like I said, librarians, we probably will keep the one at the house just for shits and giggles. Like I said, I had to modify this a little bit. Now, if you're building at 8, 19 and above that were mud or vanilla, it works great. Follow the tutorial on YouTube. It goes through everything. Like I said, we got a couple angel blocks down here, but if you're building it in this, You're gonna have to go up here and switch out the rails to something like this. And you're gonna have to modify the piston orientation so this piston grabs that redstone when it's down, and it will. Well, I don't have a card up here, so we can't reset it. But there's also a locking mechanism. These are the locks. Potion brewer. It's pretty simple. Follow the tutorial. Said if you're doing it in Vault Hunters, my recommendation, just get easy villagers. We built a hellacious fucking. Oop, we're outside of range of block. We built a hellacious village breeder. We're gonna have to shut it off here shortly, but I'm gonna see if I can get a modular router to right click and pick these guys up. If I can, I'll put them in a box. But just to load it, simple village loading mechanics. So we got a hellacious breeder because we've been working on there's an iron farm over there. I will show you here in a minute. Membomb's iron farm. Follow that. What I didn't, oh yeah, he didn't, they're not doing what I want them to do. I don't think. We'll take a look. Fuck no. Alright, so we're gonna have to modify that a little bit. And I don't have any glass with me. Or silk touch. Well, let's go swap that around, get silk touch so we can get the glass back. So I'm still messing with stuff to get it kind of, I won't say seamless, but that's kind of the words I'm looking for, seamless. You can still pick up villagers, which makes shit a hell of a lot easier. Let's make some more stained glass real quick. Actually missing glass, what the fuck? Well, we did use a shit ton of glass. Oh, and I'm pretty sure that we're out of coal. I got some blocks, so we're still good. We got chopped coal too, y'all. I did farm a little bit of coal. Probably not enough, but let's see. White stained glass. We just need this in case we fuck it up. Now we're bones. Just give me some damn bones. Sometimes this thing's a pain in the ass, yo. Need some bones, shit. Might need another sign. But I had a bunch of stuff. I dumped my pockets earlier before we started, so take a couple signs, sleep real quick. We gotta fix that because basically what we're trying to do in the village breeder is keep the babies down so they don't get picked up. I know it sounds a little wild, but I'll show you. We want to keep the babies, and we only want the adults to fucking go up. This may not work either. Come on, dude, get the hell out of my face. But what should happen is they all went. Because we had a block here. They went somewhere. What happens is the babies should be right here. They get their head in the water. The adults come around, get their head in the water. They get sucked up. Go up here. Now we're going to end up with some babies, and then they get sucked over here. We're not going to pick anything up anytime soon, so it'll be all right. I said 2 full-blown village breeders. Like I said, we wasted about there's 60 bastards over there. We'll get that in a minute. I said my recommendation probably is just to go give easy villagers. It's a hell of a lot easier. Let's get rid of some of this shit. Empty box. Boxes don't have a lot of shit in it, put it that way. This trading hall, I believe, is 160 villagers. And you can stand it or stack it. So it really is up to you. God, did we not feed that guy? We just hadn't switched yet. You got 27 seconds. So I'll show you real quick how to load this. You basically hit the note block. The loading rail that we use, you just gotta make sure you switch it. That go this side, this go that side. Come over here, hit the button. Hopefully it don't pick a baby up, but it might. He goes around. Got yanked by something. What the fuck? Gotta have a solid block there. Well, that didn't work, huh? He got janked. Let's do it again. Might have been entity crabbing, y'all. I don't know how many I had in this thing, and I don't have any crammer breaker, so now they're gonna take a little damage, but like I said, once they transform, they come back to full health, so no big deal. So once he's in, he'll pick up a job eventually. It takes sometimes a while. But we've traded with everybody here, so these guys all have. Still ain't got the paper down to 1. Now this version of Minecraft, you can run them down to 1, which we probably will. We just need to get a way to send our stuff over here, which more likely I will look at it, but more likely we'll probably put a wireless network in. And we'll just have it over here somewhere. That way we can jack shit out of the system. And no harm, no foul. I said, they still take some damage when coming up. They gotta have a block to push them. They might change this out. All right. Here's where we're gonna go jump into probably, well, we can look at it maybe without creative. So the hardest part of this farm, y'all, is that's good. She's scared she's gonna have to go to the ER. All right, so what I was getting at, the hardest part is getting this fucking idiot on the rails. There are 4 more idiots down here. I don't know where the hell I did with them. Right here. You gotta have a patrol guy, and you gotta have we kept the commander in case we need another raid. But if we have to, we can reload. Now I'll tell you something that's not in the video. Make sure you carpet these guys right here, the solid block right here, on all the stations. Because if you don't, sometimes a golem can spawn here and whack your guy. Happened once already. Which if it does, then it is kind of screwed. But there is 60 villagers in this bitch. Um, we set up the iron farm or iron box already so that but basically he comes, stops. Now you're not always gonna get 4 every time. It does work most of the time. So it kind of random, y'all. I see 3 more than I see 4, and I'm thinking it's because I may have the rail set up wrong. Might have should have. I don't know. I adjusted a few things here because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. That one had 4. 1, 2. That one didn't have any because it spawned, and it may be because they seen him too early. He's supposed to get seen right there. 4. He shouldn't be seen until he starts his run. That one didn't pop any. We'll wait right here. That one had 4. Now the guy that does the tutorial for this is not an M-bomb. This is an M-bomb farm. Supposed to produce about 9,000 iron an hour. Now I'm assuming that's if it hits all 4. This one didn't produce any last time, so let's see what it does this time. 3. Like I said, I'm not sure. There's supposed to be one more piece of glass right here. The dude's riding around with glass in his head, so we may have to come back and put some glass right here. I moved it back because I didn't think these guys were seeing the guy right, but it may be that they're seeing him too early. This is the only one that's weird, y'all. It's yeah, it's supposed to be right there, but this one actually is producing 4 every time, I think. We'll take a look. Now, if you do it in a cold biome, like I got right here, you're gonna have to put torches in the corner. You end up with ice. Wait till he comes back around here. That one's getting 4. This one I think's producing 4 every time. Yeah. It's these ones here. I don't think they have enough. I think these shits probably should have been up a little higher. 3. We also got to check the villagers because I noticed one of them got shot. Some of them got shot when I was trying to work on the dealio. That was a late delay. Yeah, these back ones for some reason are not producing 4. So like I said, it may be a variant. We need to check the villagers. We may, like I said, I'm still tweaking around with it, but if it's built, all I'm produce 4 every time, it's 9,000 iron an hour. More iron than we'll ever use in our lifetime. So I'll probably be giving iron out. But like I said, I've got a chunk loaded at the moment, so no worries, it's gonna run. There is everything gets washed to the front up here. I don't think I have a block to stand on. We just need to watch. Like I said, it's not been running very long, y'all. It's still sending. We just make sure we don't get any. Try to put blocks on top of the actual water sources. We just gotta make sure it's just right in this area. The rest of it's in a pretty much good zone. But it's gonna, poppies is the one thing I didn't look to see if we had a void in. Like this right here, this will screw it for a little bit. That had 4, but that one, if it hangs out too long, it's nighttime. So 3. Make sure we have 3 villagers. I think the blue ones. 3. That one's missing a villager. We're going to get one. 3. So missing one villager. Like I said, the beauty of, well, beauty of Vault Hunters is we can pick the damn villagers up, so it's not like it's a big super duper crazy deal. Now we're probably gonna have to go steal a block from down here. But we shouldn't have to fly no more. I left them in spots so we could see. We might leave one right here at the front. Get up and down. Combination of refill, you know, all the good shit, refill, blah, blah, blah. Coupled with angel block. So we upgraded our shit. So still need a little bit more stuff to get last big upgrade, y'all. Where's the blue section? I don't remember which one it was. Three heads in there. Should be able to. No, it's not going to show me. There's 57 entities in there. There's 3 in there and 3 in there. I'm going to say it's right here, y'all. This is where I loaded the guy in, so I'm assuming that's the third one. But like I said, with a couple of fucking, you have to tweak a few things on these farms to get them to work right. Now, if you run them in the version they were built in, not so much. But we're not. This was a mountain. I cleared it the fuck off. Just for this iron farm. And like I said, we had a raid. I started a raid out here. We captured all the guys. So let's go clean up our mess. I'll leave this box here in case y'all want to look at it. Let me know. Like I said, that's basically what you need in a lot more quantities. I took one of each, everything. It's easier if you get a zombie egg from the hostile zombies than it is to try. Well, you can capture one. It's easier to just egg it if you can. Now we're not totally done, y'all. We're gonna probably go back and fix some shit. Like I said, there's a lot of villagers. We don't have a lot of I put a couple stone masons in down here, and there's only one at the moment. And I'm not sure what the best trade is, y'all. I said easy villagers does it automatically, but like I said, I want to try to do some old school farms for y'all. I want to probably unlock easy villagers and stuff, but which will make that farm obsolete if we decide to use it. We got lecterns, and you gotta have trapdoors. You gotta have. I am gonna unload this shit, y'all. This way. I'll take those. Like I said, tried to use soul sand, didn't work. It wouldn't let the mobs go through the soul sand fast enough, so a lot of stuff is stuff to get it to work. A lot of stuff was I was trying was old school stuff. some of the older farms and stuff that they used to build, you know, way back in the day, like 16, 12. I mean, there's a lot of good shit that still works from old school farms, y'all. Now you might have to modify it up a little bit to make it work, but be the redstone. What y'all want to see? Y'all want to see some vaults? Y'all want to see? We need to go dig. I did get the. Whoops. Damn it. We did get the Uber Duber. We're gonna put these bad boys in here because they are very fucking expensive. And I don't want anybody nicking them. Y'all keep old Sam Crow any thoughts? His damn house flooded up bad. There's like 2 foot of damn water in his garage. He lost all his tools. There's 2 foot in his garage. His basement's probably soaked to hell. So y'all keep him any thoughts. He might not be around. Don't know if his computer was fried or not, so we'll see. All right, so we have our digging shit on us. Let's go dig. Let's put our hoe up. We did have another hoe. Put our hoe up.
Hey, I take offense to that.
Why you a hoe? I know I'm a hoe. What's the point?
No, you're.
I know I am your. She's trying to be funny, y'all.
Actually, I'm in a lot of pain.
Imagine. Well, at least you didn't have to go to the ER.
Of the ER. And that the bathroom that I'm on is actually
For MRSA, as you said.
will actually cover MRSA. So she must have been thinking ahead.
Maybe.
There is a script being filled for antibiotic treatment. That you'll have to help me with. Nothing like in front of this big old boy from some Arabic country. And I can barely understand him. Not that there's anything wrong with that, y'all. I couldn't understand everything. Until he said, wound care doctor, keep it clean, put the cream, and cover it up. No activity. I had to have the nurse clarify what kind of activity. I'm hoping he's not thinking that kind of activity.
Talking about bone shit, wow.
There is none of that going to be occurring. And she's like, no, he doesn't want, because of where it's at, because the movement like this is only going to agitate it more.
Yeah, let's get this reset up. Okay, so we got steak.
I know. You cannot get that. Oh.
Alright, so put these back in our bag, but it's gonna autofill. They ain't gonna do as much good, to be honest with you. Go get some coal. We can always use some more chromium. Coal, yeah, coal. Oh, I go through metric shit ton of coal. Went over all the farms. That thing's my little slime farm I had down here in the bottom. Don't work with all the guardians upstairs. They hit the cap. I mean, look at all the sperm. Sperm.
Those are COVIDs. They're not sperm.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me on the TV when COVID was a huge thing that does not look like the quote-unquote COVID germ.
It does. Thorns and all.
Hence the name COVID.
Alright, y'all, let's grab some coal. We might have to go down a little bit with this. I went ahead and used a couple more of our hammer gems on this. So we're probably going to have to go down. Where's the hell the entrance? I'm lost. There it is.
Might want to light it up.
It is. I just can't. I haven't marked. All right, let's jump down about four. Well, we're gonna have to go down about 19 more blocks, I think, y'all.
Strip mining at its finest.
Oh, that's you ain't seen shit in a minute. I upgraded this hammer to wombo size after I got my anchor trinket. Plus, huh? I ain't gotta worry about lava either. Actually, you know what? We don't have on y'all is a carapace, so we do have to worry about lava a little bit. But have not. Just talked about his house getting flooded a little bit. So,
A little bit?
like I said, if his
Just under half my body.
if his garage was that bad, then
He'd be gone for a while.
oh yeah,
Especially if his computer got fried for lightning.
well, he's got a laptop, but let's line up on the grid, y'all. Here, leave us this one. Like I said, lights don't do us too much good because we're cutting a freaking hole the size of them. But I will tell you, if you're using a hammer this big and you're on a server, make sure you have the anchor trinket, which is this bad boy, which makes everything teleport directly into your bag. So if not, that's what all the blue snow is. Green snow, whatever. Yeah, that thing was burning. I can't believe you didn't smell that shit this morning.
When I got into the kitchen and
When
was
I-
standing right
When I picked it up, the water was actually hot in the damn bowl.
oh,
Yeah, I told you, building tools. She's standing behind me. She ain't ever seen that shit. So how much you watched my stream, y'all.
turn you on.
See, look, building tool. We'll put another light right here. Oh, we're out. Sucker.
No, man.
All right, so we didn't pick it. Oh, we didn't. Hang on a minute. We gotta put refill. You need these. I just opened my big backpacks. It's right here. Stack 4 upgrades. You stack nearly 1 million shits in one backpack. Million and some change. Now, if you don't have all this other shit in there, you can actually put more. But I got refill 4. I'm missing 1. I didn't have enough shit to upgrade all the way. But if you just have the pickup, you can put 5, and you can put like a gazillion shit in one backpack. Now, if you lose it, it's better than storage for blocks you use a lot. But like,
Shitload of oak and dark oak and spruce.
well, it's like this. I'm using the auto refill function. If y'all don't know how this shit works, we'll explain it real quick. So you backpack pickup, auto refill. We didn't clean out our purge backpack, unfortunately. I don't know how this picked up all this shit. We'll put all this crap in here. But what happens is when we get enough of whatever, so we're done with that, we'll go in here to the pickup, block it there. We'll go to this one, make sure it's blocked on the pickup as well. We don't want it picked up here either. And then it'll go to our purge backpack, which are a void backpack. So like, but you gotta have it set up to purge. So like I said, there it is in the void. So it's gonna keep a stack and then it's gonna get rid of everything. There's 32 in there now. So it's gonna go to 40. Make sure we blocked everything here. All right. 147. So we should be. Oh well, it don't really matter because we're actually getting stone, y'all. So it really. Didn't realize we're in stone. It's purging stone anyway. Huh?
Except the swab didn't go very far. This is still my hyper vigilance on it. may have been a little over excessive, however, you caught it just in time.
See, we're already at 33,000 freaking stone in this bag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna block it. We're not gonna build a castle this time. So
Pull out a chicken, pull it out now, and put it in some hot water with that.
good. All right, so let's block this in here. We need an advanced pickup in this one as well, y'all. You can see the difference here. You get advanced pickup, and this one has that many. The one in our little bag or our belt only has 6, so it has double the amount. Who knows? Just don't drop that fucking shit on your foot. That beef ribs tend to want to slide out there a lot. Now, I'm not checking the roof, y'all, because damn. Good, both of them, I guess. I don't know. We're actually under the water at the moment, I think. Now we can run the numbers, so it helps us a little bit with the, dropping the damn deal. But like I said, this is a max hammer. I maxed it out. Probably should have waited a little bit till we got the better hammer, but it's immortal. So as long as you don't take it into the vault, we're good. And it's breaking through all the ore and shit, so. Like I said, if you ain't got the anchor, I wouldn't use a max hammer, y'all. It will obliterate a server quick. We're under the ocean, so. Putting torches down probably not gonna do us too much of good. Now the problem is there's no more variant on this hammer though. Capacity's out, so we have to do anything, add anything, we'll have to build a new one. And we're not sprinting, y'all. I mean, I'm just kind of walking. We still ain't got a lot of. Our magnet's still not the best, put it that way. Even though it teleports everything directly, it's just a little leery still, y'all. Let's see where we're at on coal. So we got 2,000 coal. About 1,000 blocks out, so we'll turn around and come back. We're just cutting the end cap out here so we know where the hell we're stopped at. Still not deep enough. Well, like I said, the problem is without night vision potions, it's hard to see if there's anything in the ceiling. Not a real big deal, but kind of hard for y'all to see if I ain't got torches down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up on this wall. Wherever the hell the end of it is. Yeah, shit. We'll just go back to the beginning. Oh, we cut across the end. I guess we didn't. What the hell I was cutting on? I think if you go in the inside of the blue line, it cuts directly the edge. We'll see. No. Try to stay in the chunks, y'all. Let's be this hammer. It pretty much chunk. Cuts a little bit more than a chunk at a time. No, we put that in the refill. Dealio, did we not? No, it's not. An advanced one will, I mean, it will pick it up in the, we're pretty much underwater everywhere, unfortunately. I'll put some torches down where we can. Well, like I explained before, if you go over 2, you don't have to worry about that stupid shit. But since we're looking for copper, we're just well, the inside of the blue line should be good. Like I said, we're looking for coal, so as long as we didn't get off anywhere, we should be all right here. Kind of why I'm not sprinting, y'all. I'll try to stay on where we're at. 27 on the Y, on the Y or Z. Now sometimes it is a little bit of a pain in the ass when the water pushes you around, but even at walking, well, once you have speed 2 and stuff, even walking speed is fast enough to stay out of the water falling. Every once in a while you get a ghost block. Go around it. It'll pop back up eventually. So I'll get in some vaults, y'all. Like I said, I don't already at 77 or 60 something, 66. I don't want to get too crazy with the vaults. I want to be done. Man, I know they added the greed system and all that shit. What this gal showed, I don't know if I enjoy that or not. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This is all water we're under, I believe. So I hit sprint. We'll just sprint a little bit here. Back under solid. Okay. Yeah, this is where when I get over here bitching about where the bottom of the ocean went, we dug it out. Like I said, with a big enough hammer, you kind of get rid of all the water and shit, so not too big of a deal. It don't push you around that bad when it's not there. Now if you let it fall, then it starts doing stupid shit, but you see it takes a minute to get back down here. So at the end of our line, we had roughly 2,000 coal. When we get down there, we'll see what we got. Guess WrestleMania is going on, y'all. I usually don't miss it, but I'm not paying ESPN no damn money. Fuck them. I got Disney Plus, but it don't allow me to have access to wrestling, so they can eat a dick. I do got a VPN, so I probably should just watched it over on England or something, YouTube. Now, see, we are fast enough now. It took that one out, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is. If we want spawners, we'll probably just run eye spawners, y'all, to be honest with you. We go past the entrance? Probably. No, not yet. Or maybe we have. Hell, I don't know. Not really paying attention. Just mining at his best. Spider eyes. We probably used up all our spider eyes when we made the damn fermented spider bullshit. So that's one farm I don't have, y'all. Is something to get spider eyes real over there easy. You can do it out of a witch farm. You can do it out of a spider farm. Where in the hell do we go in at? We cut through our shit. Okay. If y'all ever wondered how I do that shit in the Nether, that's got the little build down function. You just put you want to see the brackets on my crosshairs, it means it's gonna place it underneath it. And then the little ones with it'll place it out in front of you. Now we got a huge ass backpack though. We probably need to run to the Nether. That's gonna be easier said than done because I'm gonna have to go and move the Nether portal that I had. Unfortunately, because when we set up the Guardian farm, it linked. So we're gonna let's turn that off. We're gonna have to switch out. We'll have to move our Nether portal somewhere else. And then, we'll have to go over to spawn and then come back. It's dark there. Which I had to set up the way I wanted it, but hey, it is what it is. We'll move it. We don't need to be into that thing. I think is I had blew a hole in the steel in there. So we'll have to do that again sometime. Let's get us some obsidian because we're going to remake it in a flint steel. Obsidian and flint steel. We'll probably run some vaults here in a little bit, y'all. Just like I said, I'm still cleaning up for all that damn farm building. We need to put a note somewhere what we need to actually. Or now I'm gonna light this, but I'm gonna light it after we go to the Nether. We're gonna light it, mother. That's why I take the hammer off my toolbar, y'all. Never failed. I cracked a bitch. That looks like hammered dick. No, it takes up one wall, but they can be 22 wide. Not sure how big they can be up, but can be 22 wide. So 7. Where's our lat log here? So 13,366 by 3. We'll say, well, we'll do 399. We'll have to round down anyway. Get the old calculator out on the phone because I'm not doing that shit on my head. Get the neither coordinates, y'all. You take, we'll take 399 divided by 8. Gives us basically 50. Go down, so we'll say 49. And the other one was 11336 divided by 8. 1041.7. All right. So let's light this. We're not gonna go through it. We'll light it. We're gonna go over to, take that off. We're gonna jump over to the, let's take this hammer with neither. We're gonna jump over to spawn. Now, if y'all playing on my server, y'all, if you come to the neither spawn, there's a up on the ceiling too. Now you have to be able to bust it to get it back down, but there is an up. Right there goes the ceiling. We started with up, or neither access. But so we're going to move our portal, our hub, a little bit. Now our secondary hammer here is only a 5 wide. This is the original tunnel I cut originally, so probably need to widen it out a little bit. But we need to make a shit ton of slabs and come back and slab it all. So I'm gonna try to use the neither tunnels as much as we can, but like, you know, when you ain't got neither hub, neither shit because you broke it. Worst case scenario is we're gonna connect to the damn Guardian farm. In fact, that's the case, and we'll just have to move it somewhere else. We should be far enough apart that it doesn't connect. Bitch. We may spend some time in the neither sometime, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to do a little old school action with mixed with the Vault Hunter stuff. Because, like, this is the final update other than patches, so we won't be updating this server again until 4 comes out. So this one's here to stay unless I can't afford it. Now, that may have been all this. Y'all want to come join us? It's T2 and above Patreons. Not Patreons. T2 is Twitch subs. I don't have anything else at the moment. I need to set up Patreon. I never got around to doing it. Like I said, all that money and even most of my stream money just goes to pay for the damn server. At the moment, and just whatever video games we're playing that month, y'all. You know, I don't make an ass amount, but it does pay for the server. Alrighty, so we need to be at 49, 14 something, 14, 17. 1417's right here. course, it'd be right in a damn obligatory step to hell, wouldn't it? We definitely scare the shit out of people. I'll get some slabs, y'all. Like I said, that goes up to the up top. Hopefully this is the right precise location. We don't end up in the damn Guardian farm. Sweet. All right, so let's grab some slabby jabbies. Dang, smooth stone, probably not. I use a shit ton of it over there. I need to build a super smelter, y'all. We may work on that in a little bit. Get some stone. Oh, we got stone. Hang on. We got stone. People in damn Louisiana done lost their damn mind, evidently. People in general have lost their mind, y'all, to be honest with you. All right, we got our build tool. I don't think we're gonna probably have enough slabs, but we can start. I don't think that's chunk loaded, so it's probably not gonna continue to work while we're over here. Guess we could have brought some shit and made it over here. We want to be slabby jabbies. Where you at, baby? We want to be so this is 16. This is the easiest way to stop spawns, y'all. Put it on the damn bottom side of the damn thing. I don't know if this BS is gonna do it or not. We'll see. So I like tunneling with the other one, but like tunneling with the 5x5, especially downstairs. Up here ain't too much of a deal, but downstairs, when you have to fight lava and shit, you don't want a super duper crazy size hammer. So I punched a hole through here too. Really? That's why I said we need to come back and do a bunch of slabs work. But if you ever wondered why old Salty builds so damn fast, it's build tools, baby. Build tools for the win. And you use these shits on just about everything. Yep, they're out slabs. All right, so we're going to get some more slabby jabbies. Once we do, we can work on that. Like I said, I don't mind that. It kind of looks cool, to be honest with you. And once we get wireless power, I can send it, then it'll be a little bit easier. So I don't know how big we're gonna make the hub, but usually do everything with this hammer in chunks, so it just makes it a little easier. Throw up your chunk grid, and because you really can't see it. It's like, I don't know how many wide it is. It's crazy is what it is. But if you look for the middle blue line, then I don't think we can pop obsidian one shot. So all right, we got a nice, pretty nice square there. 18,000. We'll never have to fucking have that shit again. To be honest with you. Now I know we got what you call it. We got honey over there, and we can set it up with routers, all that good shit. But hey, we could clean out the area here. There's a nice honey farm, and it works crazy on a minimal amount of bottles. I have to find it again though. And just maybe, hey, we got a big ass fucking hub. I don't know. We definitely need to get some damn slabs down so that we don't get rock monsters or whatever the hell else may spawn in this damn thing. As you just seen. Now I don't know, there wasn't a tutorial. I may be able to see if I can break it down. But there was a nice gold slash, it was a gold slash bartering farm. I think somebody built it in season 8 or season 9. A hermit crab. I didn't see who built it, but I happened to see it on the roof when I was looking through their world. While I was getting some while I was taking some not screenshots but schematics of some of Doc M shit. Some of the schematics is, you know, you gotta have a schematic, but unfortunately we don't have access to Lightmatica, so we'd have to go through and try to do it off of a schematic on another screen. But it did work. I built it in one of the little mod packs I had, and it does work great. I'm gonna leave that there until we can, or not. Hell, will we not get this? Gotta be real careful, y'all, when you're using that big ass hammer and you're trying to just do a little light tap it. Light tap it. Because if you hold the button down, that's probably gonna dig way more than you want to dig. The question is, where the hell do we want to put the super smelter? I'd love to build the El Mango one. It looks like a giant rail gun, but it requires hopper mine carts, and that don't happen till, I'll say 19, where they actually stay together. So we'll just have to build like the standard one we built before, just a metric ass ton of furnaces. Now we can adjust the timing on some of it. Now he does have one that we could use. Don't know if it would look, it actually looks pretty good, nice in the house. Can you frame it out? Hey look, it's a Stream Boo dude. Hey dude, what's up, Stream Boo guy? Banned. But we need a super smelter, for sure. I don't know if I can get this shit or not. With that Wombo hammer, like I said, it pretty much did see they added a whole bunch of shit in that greed thing that'll be cool as hell to have. We got a massive amount of hoglins. They don't hurt us too bad, but they do hit still. The other problem with opening that shit up like that is you're gonna have potential for gas to spawn. You know what? Might not be bad to have it right down there. I'm gonna leave water in it, but now I have to go look. I won't say it's a pain in the ass to build, It is quick and it does have just redstone, so problem is I think the big hammer will whack all that shit. We don't want to whack everything. I was gonna dig it out and leave it all as water, but we're working on bases and fields and shit. We might as well just. I don't think I have any more white concrete, y'all. Look. She tried to get me again. She's determined to get me. I don't think we really will have to carry that. Just we'll take that just for extra. But flax. We don't have any flax. It's a good place to get string. But I didn't even look to see how much coal we have. So we're at like 6,800. So we need to bust that soon. We pulled a massive amount of coal. We could build us a hoglin farm too, y'all. So a lot of stuff I'd rather build on the roof. It's just easier. You don't have to worry about cleaning a bunch of shit out. But like the hoglin deal, it's actually better if we build it in the biome that has more hoglins. Wither roses we don't have access to yet. Now we could do that in the end. I haven't been to the end. I haven't had anything on the table from the end yet. So when it shows up, if nobody's killed the dragon, I'm gonna kill the bitch. Let's try and leave it for somebody else to go do, but evidently they ain't gonna do it. So I just haven't got around to it. Like I said, I'm probably 40 levels ahead of everybody. I haven't seen Tommy on, so I don't know what he's usually one that's pretty close to where I'm at. I think Sam Crow was at 28 or 27 or something. I don't know. He was wasn't nowhere near where we're at, but like I said, I think I like to do automatic genius, but I think the goal is probably let's do Cataclysm QIQ. Let's see if we can build that 16 billion hard drive. Might be a good goal. I don't know. We'll figure out something to do, y'all. Like I said, if this is gonna be our final world until they come out with 4, then we're gonna be here for a while. Now we ain't gonna play Minecraft all the time. We may jump over and do some other stuff and then come back. But we got 20K worth of nether rack, so no big deal. We'll grab up some more. We'll grab some of this shit back, put it in our bag. Oop. I let up off the button. All right. We definitely. It's gonna be a minute. We'll do 128 array straight shot. Let's do some math real quick, y'all. 5 times. Where's the damn calculator? I said if you or you could just build the El Mango one, which she already has it calculated properly. So 5 times 64 would be 320. And if you put one in, one back, so you divide that by 2. So technically, we could fuel 100. We'd have 160 chests. 100. We could do 160. You put one down and one on the way back. 160 first array. We split that for handling purpose. If we split that in 2, 80. So we need 160 furnace array. Oh, you only use the dark ones. Black ones. There's what? 228. $120. Oops. $180. Right? 180 there. Damn it. $192. Okay, so there's 192. We're gonna need a metric shit ton of hoppers. Like I said, if we put it down here though, it's gonna cause a little bit of lag when it's running. Guess we go set it up at our lag array. Hoppers. That ain't gonna be enough. We'll take those. Grab a chest. Like I said, we'll fix some other stuff. But we might as well use our lag area for lag. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be when these all get full, it's gonna be laggy as shit, y'all. Plus, we need to spend some time over here too while we're waiting on villagers to populate. See, we already got chunk loaders over here, y'all, so we might as well utilize those. I'm gonna build it right there. Jump over here, turn this on so we can see where the width. So guess anywhere right in here would be all right. Anything forward of that block. Let's say right there, just to be safe, in case I had to build something else. And I pick these boats up too. I'm out here trying to catch those stupid ass what you call it, patrol guys. So if we do these in parallel, y'all, if we do 80 and 80, I'm building this off the cuff, so it may be it may be fucked up. I don't know. We'll see. Where's the middle at? We'll be tall enough to. So we don't go that side. Damn it. Let's see. Be nice if we could let them to unload in one chest, because we'll probably get a modular router suck it and send it up there. So we can get it to unload in one chest. Come out here, maybe like yay. Now we said, hey, that was just one. So we know we can load 160 chests. We'll go 80 up one side, 80 down the other. We're gonna build 2 of them is what I'm getting at. So we ain't got enough furnace arrays. We're gonna build a double. Come in here, there. What's gonna happen? Should have brought another damn angel block back with us. Oops. Nope. Fast ass pickaxes, y'all. What I want to do? Fuck. I'll eventually get it, y'all. Don't hold me to it. We'll do this like this. Like I said, this is gonna be a lag fest. I ain't gonna lie. So what we're looking at here is I'm about to go down the middle and look at them. So it's the easiest way would be to say that's 60. That's 80. We already have 2 out, so leave that right there. Like I said, we may also fix it. I don't really need XP, so That was 60, right? I said we're gonna overkill everything else. We don't go another 34. I don't know if there's gonna be enough room here. That's the problem. Fucking barely. All right. No, we definitely don't want to get shit screwed up, because if we do, then we're gonna be in a world of hurt. Sorry, Mr. Fox, but I don't. You're gonna have to take a death. I don't have a jar on me. I hope our damn math's right. Okay, if you're 160 chest. And that's calculating 2 down, one in and one back. Right? Oops. I had one because it went to my backpack. Now the problem's gonna be fueling this bitch. We're like grade or something like that. Comes in with you only need like 1 bucket of lava and you're good. And you can smell stacks of shit at one time. Like I said, we're gonna try to do old school. Oh, did we end up? Yeah, we need one. Okay, so that should be 80. That should be 100. Damn it. Should be 160 chests. Or 160 furnace arrays. All delivered to this chest. Like I said, we're gonna suck it out, send it up there, and then send it to the house. But well, the problem I'm seeing already is we're gonna run right into that fucking thing over there. We go much wider, so we're probably going to tighten this up a bit. It really doesn't matter. I guess we could go. Makes it a little bit more difficult to spread the chest out, though. I guess in essence, we could have flipped around. Well, we can't put them back to back because there's got to be a chest. There got to be a line there, and it has to be there. Be one there and there. Maybe we got two more. We might clear it. Anybody watch WrestleMania this time, y'all? Because I didn't sure watch the shit. Now we really wanted to be cheeky. We could probably run 3 of these bitches. All feeding into the same damn chest. So we kind of got them a little spread here, but problem's gonna be making sure we have enough room for clocks. We're gonna set it so it clocks, because it's gotta fill up completely before it goes back. And I guess we could have. Guess what we could have done like we did last time is run some blocks it pulls out your back, some of it don't. I don't know why it's what it is. So we ain't got they pull stone blocks out without having to worry about it. And so we could probably use the minecart, y'all, to pull that shit out. I didn't even think about it. This will be on constant feed. It may be slow. We might have to readjust it and use a minecart. I don't know. It's gonna be a bitch just filling this bastard. All that coal we just had, probably not gonna cut it. In theory, we could actually do one here, one here. Nope. Had to be there. Just as long as we get down the middle of it, it really wouldn't matter what it. This is some design on the fly, y'all. So it's when you design shit on the fly, then sometimes you just have to start over. Let's see here. What would be the best? Hey, you. Let's see. Kick this over to the other. She's watching. And don't let you have so many watchers from one IP, y'all. Look my other shit over to another one. So designing shit with old Salty. So if we come in and went here, we go here and here. We don't want to go any wider than that. So let's move over just a little bit. Oh, we tore all this shit out. Oops, I hit it with it. Let's fix that real quick. Put these bitches up here so we don't do that again. All right. Well, that's the most utmost edge we could be at. So if we went here, have one there. I don't think what would be the most optimal shit for the tracks, y'all. That's what I'm looking at. Went here. This is designed on the fly, so it may be great, it may suck ass. I don't know. Definitely probably won't be optimized till we mess with it a little bit. We went here. So we could get away with using a hopper minecart. Picking this shit back up. But it's gonna be lag out here. We need to be in the area right now from breeding anyway, so it's not like we're doing. Right here. There. That's our fuel lines coming in. I'd rather it be too wide, to be quite honest with you. And the outside's not too bad, but it'd be nice if it was too wide so we could actually see shit. Something gets jacked up. What if we move this over just a bit? I know, we just put shit in, but what happens when you don't design? You design it on the fly. You have to switch this shit around, and everything else. All right, so that's an 80. That's an 8. Well, that'll be 160. This will be 160, and we need one more set, which would be coming off of here, like so. Yeah, there's gonna be a shit ton of hoppers in this thing, y'all. Like I said, we can alleviate some of the hopper action with a minecart, but that's 3 cells. Now the problem comes, can we actually fuel 3 cells? That'd be 15 stacks every cycle. So it may not be enough to see. The beauty would be if we, not real sold on the minecart thing, y'all. They get stuck, and this is just a constant fucking feed. Yeah, we sucked up a bunch of iron and poppies that were in the flow up there. So we're looking at 19. Okay. It should be, once we get everything lined up, it should be stupid fast. Now, that being said, I don't know if the hoppers can keep up. That's what I said. We may have to go with a minecart pickup system under each one, which would make it a lot faster. Other than it sitting and have to unload. So I'm not sure the hoppers can keep up. We're also going to have enough space for all the loading area bullshit, which may be a pain in the ass. We will see. If we can get one cell up running, that way we can. Before we build it, I built that whole trading hall and I had to go back and rip a bunch of shit out and change a bunch of shit. So let's get one cell up, make sure it's gonna work, and then we can build the other three out. The other two. Got 192 furnaces, so oops. We'll jump back to the house and grab oh, we're gonna definitely have to have more furnaces. But we need to grab rails. Oh, you rat bitch. Shit like that scares the shit out of me. I don't know what the fuck. Wasn't expecting the damn phantom to be popping me. Horror games don't bother me, but damn phantom hit me out of nowhere because I didn't expect him. I was locked into doing this. Yeah. It probably went. At least we got lit up. Enough out here that we ain't got no mobs spawning except for phantoms. Turn this shit off, y'all. We don't need to see all the yellow. There we go. Alright, so what we're What I have to do is at this end, we'll have to build a track goes back. This will be the feed hoppers. We don't need a lot of you sons of bitch. Be careful, I don't want to accidentally kill a hostile mob, but we don't need to be. We need we might need phantom membrane for something. Oh, we need it for what is it? It's not a flight potion, it's free fall potion or whatever the hell it is. That's another thing we probably need to build. We'll build that at the base though, so we'll have it access there all the time. Potion brewing machines. I said, just a bunch of farms that we need to do. We haven't done because we've been running a shit ton of vaults. We're gonna call this infrastructure a couple days or something. I said I probably spent 15-20 hours just building that and reworking it a little bit. Iron farm I built pretty quick. I said other than the glass. Always helps to have a massive amount of shit available. So I'm still not sold it's right, but having pulled Lightmatica or something and look at it, they should always be spawning 4. Now the track may be off a little bit, I don't know. We're not having those 2 extra blocks in there, maybe throwing it for a little bit of a loop too. I don't know. Like I said, there's something not right. They should always be spawning 4 every time, but they're evidently not. So I don't know what's going on exactly, but something is. Hit the bed. That was a shucker box. I we just unload all these, but hey. Or 2. Talking mad shit or something, I don't know. Nose itching. Where do we do our redstone boxes? Back in the chest. Need that. We're gonna need probably a butt ton more hoppers. We're actually out of wood. We're have to run a vault just for wood, y'all. Or strip logs or something. Probably gonna need, we got a little bit of redstone. I don't know if we got sticky pistons. Grab up some sticky pistons. Let's just look, see what we got here. Murder. Got way too much shit. Well, blah blah blah. Okay, so we should be good. Um, I don't know if it's maybe more than enough. Who knows? Just make a shit ton of it and throw it in a box. Um, I think that might be it, y'all. I don't know. We got to get a redstone block or two. Oh, I know what we're missing. There, right there. That's not gonna be enough. Um, Now we can get away with making probably some rail, just regular rails. Say what the hell? I don't. Now we're out of gold. Joy. I don't think it'll be enough shit, y'all, but we'll start there. Um, I'm sure all the gold's still touched. Yeah. Then we're gonna have to get go to a badlands somewhere and melt it for gold. What else are we missing? Minecart. Get a couple of those. That may be it. I don't know, y'all. We'll see. May not. I have no idea. Definitely make some composters and put some composters on shit. Let's see here. What we should be able to do is just like that. I'm not sure. I think it's 14 blocks. And it starts losing momentum. So 2, 4, 6, 8. We'll go 14 and we'll have to test it. I'm not sure. 4, 6, 8, 10, 15. If you don't want to go on squirrely, throw these blocks in there like that. You can make sure you get all the shit out of the hoppers, y'all, because not, you're gonna be hating life later. And so we might not have enough power rails. I have no idea. We're gonna get a judge how much shit we use once we get down there. Two, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14. Blocks. My wife says I always build shit extra, but no, if you overbuild it, you don't have to worry about it later. This won't be something we use a lot, but we'd like those slabs. Run once with slabs and be done. Instead of running 900 times. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Power rails. We'll have to do something here at the end. I don't know what yet, but we'll do something. Definitely not that. So definitely make sure if you got them packed up tight like this, you get everything out. There's not, it's a bitch. You have to break the rails and then. Try to go break some coal too, y'all, because that's pretty much what we're missing. Probably what's going to take the longest to fill. Now, unfortunately, I guess we could do this. We wanted to give it a little boost. Gotta be careful with solid blocks and hoppers. Because you can't lock the hopper, and if you lock the hopper, it doesn't ain't gonna do shit for you. Let's build the front end of this. I don't have composters, so probably going to do something like this. Now on the feed loop, we're gonna have to send it back around if we want to get the maximum benefit. So we're gonna probably do that right there. Get that to come up. Those two blocks are outside, y'all. So, oh shit. Let's just go get a damn. Let's just steal this one over here for a minute. Make sure we put it back, or put it up there where we can get a hold of it. This will make building this a little easier. Now I don't know if our village breeder's still breeding this far over or not, but if it's not, we'll have to, I'll have to AFK there sometime. I don't have a lot of needs for villagers at the moment, but we did build, we overkilled it, so we are going to use it. It's just, I think composters is what we need. So that's the feed line there. Be nice if it come to a central point, eh? Right here. We gotta remember, we gotta feed. Probably feed. I'm trying to think what would be the easiest here. It's gonna be tough to get one, you know, 3 carts under one or under a double chest. But if we do something like do a double chest, say here. A double chest here. we could fill it from top with a double chest, like so. So it'd split it all out evenly, I would hope. We'd have to come in. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. We're going to go here. Yeah, design shit on fly, y'all. It's not the easiest. Hell, this shit might not work. Who knows? So we're gonna stop right here. I want to give that block a signal, so it'll be a fired rail going that way. And that's still not gonna work because we can't get two carts under there. Not unless we loop them around. And we could do maybe something like so. Bring this out one more block. As long as we don't go past them two blocks. I think I gave myself a little bit of buffer there too, so. Remember, we still gotta weasel in some redstone in here too to keep it from. Yeah, that's what I figured it's gonna do. Now, you don't like shooting out of a rail into a curve, but that's what we're gonna have to do here. Now, if that's the fill station, how are we gonna get shit out of here to coal? That would be the hinky dinky here part of it. Because we still need to what? No. Other than you're short.
Solid ones, the softer ones. Ones we use the woven ones because there's air that can get through it, and they are just about.
We need to figure out a spot here to put in our coal replenishment station, which is going to be a little bit of a pain in the nugs, y'all. Because like I said, we still got another station we got to wire in here. I mean, probably not. That's how it usually goes. There's some iodine in that medical kit over there. I'll say there's some iodine because there used to be some old school shit that worked.
I guess my mom.
Methylate is fucking worse than iodine, I can tell you that. I don't know. We need to bring them up a block or not, y'all. This will be a stopper block. We'll feed from this side. Or feed from that side, and this will be a stopper block right here. All right. We'll eventually get the rest of it in. I just don't. We want to see if we can get one module up, but we got to design it while we're designing. But the coal can actually probably just go down. We could actually just stop the coal right here and it would go back $5 million.
You can't finish that one at all.
Need stopper blocks there. We didn't need that right there. We could actually just, yeah, I don't know. And so it may be one of these that we need to bring. Whoops. We're gonna send the coal one back and one forth. We could bring this in right here. Turn it. That way we just power that block. And we bring the other one in. Oops. So I'm trying to think ahead where we're going to do with the redstone. That's the issue. Bad things if we don't independently have mine carts for each section, it's going to be a bitch to keep stuff up and running. As far as you know, that might be the last. I say that might be the last power row we got. I don't know how many we brought. That should be the loading, right? Fill. All right. So where are we going to do with the coal action? That's the kicker here. We're gonna power that. So you power that, we're gonna have to do something like so. Now, problem is, if we do this like that, all gonna be set on one signal. So if the timings are not all set for it to come back down and back, shit will be off, and it may be off anyway. Um, if we bring the coal in this side. Not gonna be wide enough. I'm hoping I gave myself. I thought I gave myself a little bit of buffer here, but I know I didn't on the other end. But as a design shit on the fly is kind of a sometimes pain in the ass. How are we gonna get into there? Be the question. $1 million question. Mm-hmm. Nope. That ain't gonna do it. Is that the same way over here? Oh, I'll go back a block. Because if we don't, is going to not fill that hopper. Rails. Maybe a little super tight, y'all. Shit. Nah, that ain't gonna go through there. Well, shit, biscuits. Well, as low as we can get. We might have moved these back. Might have moved these up some. That's why we didn't build them all out the first time. Start right here with these. Well, I ain't talking so much, y'all. I'm trying to work through this shit in my brain. Let's see here. We could do something a little different here because it's gonna take a lot of coal, y'all. Um, you know, there's no hoppers here. We can just build on top of redstone. Thunder one's the one that was a bitch. Okay. How are we gonna get a damn signal of that? That's the question. Now I've seen a vertical hopper, eco hopper clock. I just don't remember where the fuck it's at. We're hot there. We're hot there. Push it this way. So we need a clock there. Now we could fit it in here, but I think it's going to lock some shit up, y'all. Yep. We might have to push this line over some more somehow. Um, Now you can't put the hoppers on top. I just don't remember exactly how to fucking do it. Do something like that. But I don't remember how the comparators were set up. It's probably going to be easier for us to move this line over. Just set the one up I know how to set up. Hey dude, I don't want any of your shit. We got player heads and small mini TNTs, but I don't have TNT with me. I'm carrying that shit with me so we can get mini blocks. I did add the mini block stuff on here, so comparator there, comparator there. Block. Stone. All right. Let's rebuild this. Whoops. Too much ass. Waystone. Some coal. That bitch can be filled up. Problem is that is silk touch and ain't gonna do us no damn good. Five by five hammer ain't though. So what we can do is we can do this. We can go here, that. Oops. Hey, it's at least feeding out our, well, I don't know if it's our backpack or not. But, and it's probably ain't gonna be enough coal to get going, but we'll see. Guess they removed the height on the angel blocks, y'all, because this shit's fucking nutty. Used to be able to only go so high. I noticed when I was downstairs earlier that it let me go almost all the way to the bottom of the world. Right now, this is the only one that has anything built out in it. So I'm gonna finish this up, y'all. I'm gonna take me a nap before I go get the kid. Plan on being back tonight. We'll probably run some vaults or something. Let's see. The problem being, what the fuck do we do with the gold? Put it in a box somewhere. We lose all our gold? Very possible. That sucks. Yeah, definitely don't see it anywhere. Well, Unfortunately, this is gonna should split everything in these two boxes, so it's not gonna be a full array. I got my damn glasses on top of it. Why don't y'all tell me? It's not a style choice. It's just I forgot they were there. Now, what did we end up putting in this thing last time? Like 65 blocks or 60? So, something like that. Now, this may go all kind of stupid too. We gotta make a bunch of composters too to cover up all the ones we can. So that should be fully loaded. That one's working on it. And we'd have put it in this box that had already been loaded. Now it's not gonna do shit because we didn't have fuel, but I want to see if it's gonna. It's loading shit up. Fuel. See if it has enough time to come back. So we might have to adjust the timing just a little bit. Off. Still had 8 pieces in it. So it fully loads up. It does split shit out, y'all, but we don't have. Only got one side open, so put everything in this one for now. We can get both sides up. Now when we get an excess amount of coal, we can just put it in here and let it roll. But for the most part, it looks like it's dumping. Makes one pass, comes back, loads the hell up. Oh, seriously? They ain't gonna do it because it's not cobble. We should probably add some in our deal, but why did that not go all the way in? Close enough, I guess. put a lever there. So we put the power to it. It pushes it off and keeps it off. So we need a bunch of composters. This is one of them deals we're gonna have to preload shit too, because if we don't, we can preload coal. But like I said, we're doing like blocks and stuff. We're gonna have to make sure it's in there, because it's gonna suck 15 stacks every time. So need those, need that, need that. I need that. Put sticky pistons back in there. Shouldn't need any more redstone. It looks about like 14 is good enough, yo. Now we could add a shucker loader, but I said we're gonna probably send it all to the damn house anyway. So we'll take a modular router and send it from there up to the one that has the sending unit for iron. Speaking of iron. That's right. We're going to probably adjust this one a little bit because we had to move it. We got the front end already done, y'all. You'll pretty much see what we're gonna do here. Same as we did the others. Now, whatever we had 1,000 gold, whatever it was, it's already smelted. Carts are just running because I didn't turn them off. And we could run a detection system down here where if it says it's full, it shuts it off. And we might hook it up that way, but it's a long ass line of redstone. I don't know if I can set them up individually. Probably not the way we got the redstone set up in the front end. Like I said, we could set it up where it reads this, sends a signal back down there and says, hey, we're full, shut it off. Or we're done. You know, really it's hard to tell what it's done, but like for the coal, we could do that. Where it reads out a signal, says, hey, we're done. The way we got it set, it's probably gonna be a little difficult. We're firing both lines. So like that should kick over and we'll make sure it shuts down. And I'm probably gonna call it for a while and I'll be back a little later on night. Maybe I might just take the rest of the night off, y'all. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Usually Minecraft's Monday. So, you know, we'll be here tomorrow for sure. All right, that should shut it off, leave power on it. We'll wait till it cycles all the stuff through it, but we need to put some composters on it to help with lag. All the minecarts, that minecart's docked. So we'll eventually just send it back to the house, but right now, yeah. We ended up with 9, 10, 12, 14, 16 stacks of gold. We're gonna go find a Badlands or something and mine the shit out of gold there. I've seen one somewhere. Not talking about actual Badlands, not a right here. I think yeah, Savannah Badlands. Might have been another one around here somewhere too. Looking for a forest chop. There's one right here. Usually in the Badlands they'll have a lot better gold drop. So gold farm might be on the list next, y'all. We'll see. So she shut down. So we just gotta put in the rest of the 80 something chests or dealios again. So it's 19. $80. If I knew exactly where it was at, we'd probably use a tool to put them in, but not sure. We're gonna make sure because we adjusted this one a little bit. Like I said, the timing maybe it's good for the one, but we gotta make sure it's good for all three. And this is where like maybe they're using coal, we come up with a super duper kelp farm or something. Problem being though, so we like in regular vanilla now you just auto craft that shit in blocks. So without auto genius, it's not that big of a, you know, that we can't do it. So we're short one here. 80. $20. Yeah. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. So technically this would be like a crazy ass furnace reel. As you can see. 3 sections of 160 furnaces. If we can get them all to operate and at the same time, smelting shit should be no issue. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go lay down for a little bit, y'all. But yeah. So the iron farm, y'all any questions, hit me up. We did have to modify the hell out of the damn trader hall. We got the guardian going and the bamboo deal. All the links to original videos are in my YouTube section. Go check them out. I did have to modify the trading hall for 18 because the mud that they have in this game doesn't work like mud in vanilla. Didn't have to do anything to the iron farm, and the guardian farm is pretty much a 1-for-1 too. So like I said, all of them in the last 2 YouTube videos are lives, so you can follow those tutorials. So if you have a question about the trading hall, I can try to answer and what I did to modify it to work in 18. This here we just built on stream, y'all. There ain't no tutorial. It's just it's gonna be a 160 furnace array. We just cobbled shit together and call it good. Etho hopper clock here, control the fill rate, and minecart, hopper minecarts. But with that, I'm gonna say this has been Old Salty Squid coming at you with another episode of Vault Hunters 3, episode 20, I believe. I will see y'all in a little while. Y'all behave, and if I don't see you, have a good night, morning, wherever you may be in the world. I'm the Old Salty Squid, and I'm out. Later, y'all. Previews,